Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Samora and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. On this channel we go over all things fragrance. We cover niche perfume houses. We go over layering combos. We talk about dupes and clones of original fragrances, highlight indie perfume brands on the channel, all things fragrance. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting the subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified to new videos because you never know which fragrance house or perfume topic we're going to cover next. We have been focusing on vanillas and gourmand fragrances, and in today's video, I am bringing you both. This is a vanilla gourmand bomb. This is a dream. Beautiful. This has a prerequisite to it. You have to absolutely love sweet fragrances. You have to have a sweet tooth when it comes to your fragrances. This is considered an amber vanilla fragrance, and I am speaking of Dulce Diablo by the House of Narcotica or Narcotica. This is an Italian brand and it was released in the year 2019. Now the notes in here are just gourmand after gourmand note tied together with some patchouli. We do have that Madagascar vanilla in here in the base, and we open up with cognac, rum, and apricot and freesia, mint notes of cacao, dried apricot, honey, and sugarcane, divana and oak moss as well. In the base we have that Madagascar vanilla, the sandalwood, tonka bean, patchouli, and musk. So the patchouli in the dry down, the divana and oak moss in the mid, and then the freesia in the top, those are all just supporting characters in this gourmand dream, honestly. This comes out smelling, this opens up smelling straight up Tootsie Roll chocolate, and then strays away a little from the Tootsie Rolls and just goes straight up chocolate. Just beautiful chocolate. Where is the chocolate coming from even? Oh, cacao. There's cacao in the mid, but I smell it right from the get-go. Oh, this fragrance. Now, the cacao does not stay throughout the entire wear. It is a bit fleeting. Very fleeting. In fact, I would have loved, if I have anything, you know, not ill, but if I have anything to say about the fragrance that I would change, it would be that. It would be that the chocolate traveled down to the rest of the wear of the fragrance. Can I speak? No, because I have now sprayed it and I am intoxicated by it. Oh my gosh, so good, you guys. This is so delicious. This opens up. I smell those Tootsie Roll, you know, chocolates. I smell the booziness from the cognac and the rum, you know, and then I get the apricot. We also have apricots in the mid, and that keeps it consistently, for me at least, just apricot all the way through. Apricot, peach, you know, smelling thing, just beautiful. Now, there's the sugar in here and the honey. They do come out as well. They do shine in the fragrance. They're not at all overwhelming, and they're not headache inducing or cloying. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful gourmand fragrance. This is intoxicating. You just want to keep smelling your arm. I sprayed it in my hair a little bit. It is still on my clothes. It lasts all day long. It gives you a beautiful scent bubble, wonderful projection. You know, I was able to hold on to this fragrance all day long. I've had a very long day, and it's going on 16 hours now, 17 maybe. I mean, it is late and we're still here, and we are still going strong on the clothes, in the hair. Now, skin wise, it only stuck around for about 12 hours, which is still really long for a fragrance. Had I layered it, or, you know, with other, you know, fragrant things, fragrant creams and whatnot, it would have lasted even longer, I feel. But I did go with an unscented lotion this morning. So yeah, if you want to layer this, I would go lightly, but if you don't want to go lightly, I also have some options for you guys as usual at the end of the video, okay? If you guys want to stick around for a couple of layering options. Now, Dulce Diablo here. I was like, okay, I need to find something in my collection that smells like it. I was smelling it throughout the day. No, there's not anything to me in my own personal collection or that I've smelled that smells exactly like this fragrance. The way that it presents itself, the way that it just glides through the top, mid, and base, the base of the fragrance. I don't feel like this is a linear fragrance, even though it does give me most of the smells throughout the day are just the same, but it's not linear. So you do get transitions throughout the day. What I'm saying is that apricot really sticks out at me, so I'm able to enjoy that and this candied feel. The honey as well, I don't know if I've mentioned, comes out to play, and just makes it smell so candy like and unique. Yeah, I think I talked about this honey. I think the honey has a hold on me too. Oh man, everything about this fragrance is delicious. This is, talk about gourmand, talk about edible. This is it right here. Man, I really enjoyed this. If it were to have been too light, you know, of a fragrance, I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. If it didn't have the scent bubble that it did, again, it wouldn't have brought this level of enjoyment, but it did. I cannot deny that it did not have those factors going for it. So it all comes down to preference and smell. If you guys are not at all like a very heavy sweetness in your fragrance, then you're not gonna like this. Nope, it's not gonna be for you. I wouldn't say that this has any, you know, perfumey quality at all. The patchouli is not noticeable to me. The other supporting carrot, the Divana and Oak Moss in the mid and the Freesia in the top, they literally just anchor each of the gourmand fragrances. They don't come out to the forefront. Not one bit. This is not a lactonic fragrance either, although I wouldn't have minded it to be, and I actually wouldn't mind mixing it a little, maybe Dulce Diablo with a spritz of Xerjoff's Cruz Del Sur 2. This is one of the fragrances that came to mind, but then I was like, okay, but that one's also pretty pricey. Xerjoff Cruz Del Sur 2 is lactonic, but it does have that fruit, sweet smell. So if you know what I'm talking about as far as the sweetness and the smell of fruit, if you've smelled Xerjoff Cruz Del Sur 2, then that is the same heavy fruit sweetness that you get from Dulce Diablo. I will say though that this doesn't have that candy quality that, you know, in the background somewhere that comes at you and just intoxicating smell. This is intoxicating in a different way. Still really love that fragrance though. Obviously it's mango. It's delicious. This is apricot. Dulce Diablo is apricot. So as I'm going throughout the day, I'm like, okay, but I've also smelled something that smells similar. What is it? Finally hit me. It is by Kyse Perfumes and it is called Macarons. So this is the French cookie, the macaron cookie, peach prosecco macaron. We have peach prosecco, vanilla cream, and macaron cookie. This is delicious. This actually would go beautifully with Dulce Diablo if you wanted to add a creamier base. The base to Dulce Diablo, it's got the Madagascar vanilla, and it's got some tonka bean, and it's a bit creamy here and there throughout the fragrance, but it's definitely not like a vanilla cream like we have there in the peach prosecco macaron, and it's definitely not creamy like this. This one, Kyse macaron, gives me like there's no peaches, there's no apricot in here, but that is where my nose goes with this. This has marzipan, custard, sugar, cherry, heliotrope, which is a vanilla almond-like smell. And on the site it says that this is supposed to smell like, you know, vanilla almond cookies. I don't ever get that. I don't even get straight up cherry. This turns into apricot smelling to me. It just does. I sprayed it over here. Now this has what is grounding the gourmands in here. They threw in some myrrh. So, ooh, and it's got a very nice element. It puts in a nice element into this fragrance. So for that reason, it's completely different from Dulce Diablo. But the smell, I mean, it gets so close to what I'm smelling in Dulce Diablo's apricots. So if you want to smell something really sweet, gourmand, that comes close to it, then I would say get your nose on this if you cannot get your nose on the Dulce Diablo. Especially price point. Your Kyse perfumes are at a better price point. What would I do to get the feel of the Dulce Diablo? I would go ahead and add your one note here, Geneva Chocolate by Be Layered. I am savoring the last little bit. Geneva Chocolate is a one note, beautiful chocolate. And I feel like throwing it in there would just be beautiful. I think I would not mind the fragrance to have a little more chocolate, so I wouldn't mind throwing in Juliana's Perfumes Call Me By Your Name, or even Wicked Good by Gallagher Fragrances. This is a chocolate, but it also has a little bit of, to me, kind of, let me see if I can, it's Tootsie Rolls as well. Wicked Good. Oh yes, that's the same exact chocolate. The Geneva chocolate differs from the Wicked Good by Gallagher Fragrances. This would jive wonderfully with Dulce Diablo to amp up that chocolate, because it smells exactly that type of chocolate. Oh, and I would mix it with the Macaron by Kyse Perfumes, and then give me a little bit of the same vibe, and then maybe even hold on to the chocolate a little bit longer. Oh, that would be so nice. I just want to play with this, with this types of fragrances, you know, the chocolates. I've been very captivated lately by orange and creamsicle and chocolate, you know, just delicious fragrance. So, yeah, Dulce Diablo though, you guys, this is just a whole different type. This is on another level to me. I've not smelled anything like this. Only these, you know, two that come pretty close to what you're gonna smell, which is the Kyse Perfumes Macrons and the Xerjoff Cruz Del Sur, even though they're both very horses of different colors. Okay, we have a whole fleet here though of deliciousness. So what would you guys like to add to the base, or would you like to add something to the base of Dulce Diablo? I don't see why not. I think we could amplify the bourbon notes. The boozy notes with some bourbon vanilla. The base is so nice in Dulce Diablo. It's just quite delicious. We could add smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon, which is Midnight Amber Glow. This one is going to be great for the cool weather. In fact, we have cool weather coming in tomorrow. I think it's getting into the 50s, you guys. I don't know. I might find something to wear this with. We have plenty to still continue playing around with here for Vanilla and Gourmand Week. So, continuing with the boozy, I would go with Vanilla Bourbon, Creamy Sandalwood, and Cashmere Musk with this Bonfire Bash. Now, these, for whatever reason, the Midnight Amber Glow, the Bonfire Bash, the Wicked Vanilla Woods. Ooh, you could wear Wicked Vanilla Woods with Dulce Diablo. That would be nice. Oh, well, let me show it to you. I just never got a hold of the cream for this. I only have the sparkly one, but man, this is delicious. This would go nicely. Yes, it would. Okay, last two things. Don't call me crazy, but I would not at all mind layering some apricot with this. Oh, I just wouldn't. And or some peach Prosecco Macaron. This is a no-brainer if you want to add a little bit of cream to this, but keep it with some apricot in there. You know, apricot, this is peach, but they go hand in hand to me. Oh yes, this would go beautifully. It would layer nicely. I would layer that. And last, I would layer You Pick by House of Glory. This is apricot, Tahitian vanilla, sandalwood, and cedar. And Tahitian vanilla is my favorite. Oh my gosh, yes, this would go so good. I would definitely layer You Pick by the House of Glory. All right, you guys, other than that, I think that's it for the layering combos that I have. I would love to continue to play around with this fragrance. It is definitely on the wish list. It is a bit pricey. It is a niche fragrance. It comes in at $280 for a 100 ml bottle. So, I mean, unless I won the lottery tomorrow, I would not be dropping $280 tonight to get a hold of Dulce Diablo. But there is options. There is the ones that, you know, come close to it. There is layering combos that you can get the feel of it. And then there are travel sizes. We have a 10 ml travel spray that you can get on Crystal Fragrance. And I still have a code in the description for you guys. And that one comes in at $58, which is pretty manageable. And honestly, you do not need a lot of this fragrance. Where am I at? Oh, I have maybe 2 wears left. I could wear Dulce Diablo 2 more days with this tiny little 2 ml sample. It was that strong, that good. This is delicious. You also have if you want to just get the sample, you have the 2 ml sample coming in at $13, and you get about 3 wears out of it, depending on how heavy you spray. And then if you would like a whole little sample pack from Crystal Fragrance, those come in at $49. You buy 7, you get 1 free. So there are 8 samples for $49, and you get your nose on some high-end niche fragrances. Some really quality fragrances we got here. I did get my samples with my full bottle purchase from Crystal Fragrance. I do have an unboxing. I was so excited to receive that. And first impressions of these samples we've been going through. So, or that we're going to continue to go through here. I think those are, oh, we also have Lucky Scent. I found Dulce Diablo by Narcotica on Lucky Scent, and they also have a sample for $5, which is, you get a little dabber, but you can always toss it into a sprayer yourself like I do. I always, this one, for example, Chabaud Lait de Biscuit, which we've already sampled. I threw it in here, finished it, loved it. But yeah, if you want to check out the review for that, you'll know how that went. Yeah, that was it. Beautiful fragrant day. It went the distance. It brought me joy. It is an upper type of fragrance. Beautiful, good mood, you know, feel. No matter what you're going through, you're gonna smell delicious and you're gonna enjoy. Definitely with this fragrance. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Can you tell? I loved it. All right, I think that's all the information I have for you guys for today. Let me know if you've got your nose on Dulce Diablo yet. I know there's quite a bit. I believe I saw quite a bit of reviews talking about how, you know, it was very linear. They couldn't believe everybody was hyping it up, this and that. No, man, it's delicious. It really is. This is not a I'm gonna hype everything up type of channel. This is I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna put some layering combos together for you guys. I'm gonna keep it real and give you guys exactly what the fragrances are giving me. So thank you so much for trusting my nose, for coming on this journey with me, for continuing to interact on the channel. We have reached 1,500 subscribers, and I can't even believe we haven't even hit a year yet. So I mean, we're growing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and for continuing to support this channel. I truly appreciate you. You have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe. Thanks. Bye-bye.